Okay, today I want to talk about how being an Asian immigrant is harder than being an Asian American. Okay, before I continue, I just want to say that these are general statements because obviously, everybody has a different upbringing and different life circumstance. So somebody's life could be way harder than others. So I'm just making a general statement saying that again, Asian immigrants have it a little harder than the Asian Americans. And before I continue, I just want to say, yeah, my hair's fucked up, and this is a shit tie-dye shirt. But the thing is, do I got good eyebrows though? No. But the thing is my teeth straight, but it's a little bit more yellow than the normal white? Yes. But it doesn't matter because this is not what the video is about. I'm going to continue doing the video. So basically, general statements, not for everybody, but for a lot of people, because I'm an Asian immigrant. Yes, I just want to first say that I wrote down some stuff down here. So if I'm looking down, I'm not looking at my penis. I'm looking at the notes. Okay, because okay. Anyways, first I want to say Asian Americans has it hard. Definitely. I'm a '90s baby, so yeah. Uh, I had a brain fart and I'm just going to call myself out. That was garbage. I should have started the video over, but I'm not going to because I'm a professional and this is what it is. No background music, no edits. Okay. But I just wanted to say that Asian Americans definitely have it hard. Like if you were born here, because all your life you've heard of, depending on where you were born in, like what state and the place that you're born in and the people that you surrounded yourself with. Some people may have go back to Asia or the Ching Chong thing all your life, even though you were born in America. So it doesn't really feel good because it's like, dude, this is my country. This is where I was born. This is my country. How can you tell me to go back to somewhere that I don't even know where I would go back to? Like I could go back home, but this is still America. So Asian Americans definitely have it hard for that reason. But I just feel like Asian immigrants have it just a little. I'm not comparing. I'm just saying be nice to them because my ex with COVID. No, just kidding. I got 2 shots, Pfizer, ouchie, ouchie in my arm. Still good. Still wear the mask because I'm responsible. I don't want to give it to other people. Anyways, when I first came here, I always thought that Asian Americans are so cool, and some of them made fun of me for my accent, and some of them are too cool to hang out with people that had a really thick accent because I just came over 8th grade. And but this is what I want to tell Asian immigrants. This is the thing. A lot of people are really comfortable just speaking. We all know that Asian person or Latino person or immigrant who lived in America for like 30 years and they still just speak that language and with really broken English, which I don't judge you. Do whatever you want. But the thing is, I just feel like it's a lot more fun and you get to know, get to communicate and know the culture of America or wherever you're at, whether it be in England, wherever. Just another country. If you speak their language, it's easier to communicate and understand the culture a little bit more. Nobody told me this, but the thing is, I just, I want to go outside of my comfort zone a lot because I want to do stuff. I want to see more stuff. But the thing is, the Asian immigrants who that I was hanging out with saw that when I was trying to hang out with like white people, black people, Latinos, just going out of my comfort zone, they kind of judge me a little bit. They're like, oh, drop my microphone. This is why it's a small one, because if a big one, kablow, now I got to buy a new microphone. But it's a small one, I just caught it. Anyways, they kind of judged me, the immigrants that I hanged out with, and they will see me like hanging out with like other culture people, races. They'll be like, oh, look at this. He thinks he's better because he's like with Jim. I don't know. But it's not that, but you're going to get judged regardless. And obviously you're like, well, Jason, how can we, if you were an immigrant or you're an immigrant now and you're like, well, how can we just go, bro, people's going to make fun of you regardless. Like people make fun of me today. Like they make fun of my clothes, make fun of, the way I walk, the sound of my voice. People is going to make fun of you your whole life, regardless how good you are at anything. You're going to be made fun of. People's going to think that if they don't make fun of you. So just go say hi. Okay. And then you're like, well, I can't really, speak English fluently. I didn't either, but I think what made it a little easier is just to ask questions. Like why, how. Drop my microphone for the 30th time, but I'm not gonna do it again because I'm a professional. But I'm gonna wrap this video up quickly because I want to make this a good one. Yeah, so basically just go out there and ask a lot of questions and things that you're interested in. Like, for example, if you're into sports or into drugs, which I was, so I just hung out with the, druggies, but I ask questions. Where'd you get the weed? You know what I mean? How's it feel? Is it a good time? And also, when you're high, you don't really this is not advice. I'm not promoting drugs. I'm just saying that if you're high, right, you don't, there's just a lot of body language, a lot of goofy faces. And a lot of, I was eating mango and I squeezed the mango seed and it flew. Everybody laughed. Dude, I was in middle school, high school. It's a goofy time. But anyways, but if you're not into that, you're into theater, whatever you're into, math, and ask questions. Just ask questions, because if you ask questions, you'll hear the language more and then you'll just chime in more. And trust me, if the person doesn't really have patience for you, fuck them, for sure. But you will find the people, if you just keep asking questions to you'll find the people who will have the patience and want to be your friend just because of who you are, man. So definitely do that. And also, I just want to address another thing. It's hard to embrace being an American still for me now, even though I've been here for over 10 years, 15 years, because I still feel like an immigrant, because I'm like, because, it's just that when people to keep on telling you, oh, go back to Asia, or like when you learn a new language, and then when you learn everything, the American culture and the amendments, the rights, like it's still, because I've been a citizen only for 5 years or so, and before that I had a green card. But anyways, my whole thing is that it's still hard to embrace being an American for me still, and I'm still working on that. But I'm just saying, definitely allow yourself the transition period of being and wherever the immigrant country that you're from, being that culture to that American culture. You don't need to rush it, and do whatever you want, obviously. But for the ABCs, please, American-born Chinese, please just be nice to the immigrants, because we think you're so cool because you're like, you already been here and you look like us, but you're like way cooler because you know American stuff and we don't. And we're just like, what? And then you're like, well, I'm too cool. Come on, because you guys are cool as shit, man. Anyways, you get my point. Let me see what else I got. It's okay to, yeah, but that's pretty much it. Oh, last thing is that American ABCs, American-born Chinese, please be nice to the immigrants. I mean, just to everybody. But for the immigrants, be brave. Just go, because people are going to make fun of you. Anyways, I already said this, but again, I just want to repeat that one last time, because I think if I would have to go back in time, I would definitely tell myself, just go. Who cares? People's going to make fun of you. Just don't care. I know it's harder said than done, but that's really important to me. And yeah. That's it, y'all. I hope I don't have any ill intent. This is just to tell you guys my experience and just kind of document my own. Yeah. That's all, y'all. Just love each other, man. I know that's cheesy to say, but there's a lot of Asian hate going on, and it's just a hate in general. So, dude, I'm the worst at wrap-ups. Wrap it up, Jay. God damn it. God shit.